Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is January 24, 2019, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the major economic events of the day out of Australia, earlier this morning, we had an employment change number that came out affecting the Australian dollar. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. But later today, a major event coming out of Europe. The European Central Bank will have a main refinancing rate number coming out. That's going to be at 2:45 South African time. But taking a recap on the markets, looking at the Forex symbols, it's kind of a mixed bag. GBP is stronger, Australian dollar and the euro are weaker. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Looking at the Dow Jones, it slides further. A little bit of a roller coaster ride yesterday. We'll take a look at that as well. And looking at the commodities, gold is flat while oil retraces. And lastly, looking at the stocks, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Tesla, all trade lower. So that might cause the Dow Jones to actually take a little bit of a retracement there. But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're taking a look here at the Euro USD. You can see here on the bottom panel at a 4-hour chart. And with that said, you see that we've been trading within this range of 1481-ish level and 1332-ish level on the downside. That's most of where we've been for over a month, almost 2 months, I would say. Now we're at that bottom range as this main refinancing rate number comes out later today. So there's a couple of scenarios that can happen, okay? Since we are flirting with the lower range, if we do break this 1332-ish area, we could see it further go down. The next real support level is this 1275-ish level. And then on the upside, if there are some positive news, okay, the next resistance level is 114.77-ish level, so just be aware of that. I don't recommend going into the number with a position because it's always never a sure bet. However, just be aware that this number is coming out, and you could trade the fade of that number coming out. Now, looking at the GBP USD, we're hitting a little bit of a snag here, a 130-ish level. Next real resistance level is 130.44-ish level, and then the support level is 130-ish level, about right there. Okay, so with that said, we've had a really nice rally, as you can see that from the beginning of December up until now, despite what's been going on in the markets and despite what's been going on with the Brexit vote and Theresa May and all that stuff. Okay, I don't want to get into the political side of it. Just looking at the charts here, this is maybe a time where it does actually take a break, and we'll find a new trading range between this area up here and this 125-ish area. Okay, that may still happen, okay, because 130.44, it's not out of the woods yet to show us that it's bona fide moving in an upwards trend. If it was moving to 132, 133-ish level, then I would say, maybe it'll regain some more. But over here, I think it's capitulating here at the upper range, and I think we're going to see some sort of correction on the downside. However, if we don't, then, you could definitely see it challenging this 132-ish level. Now, jumping into the Aussie USD, we're taking a look at that nosedive earlier this morning with the employment change number coming out. Now, this also, okay, on the upper range, never really, rallying above it. And now we're at the in between these two parameters of 71.90 and 70.23. So again, next real support level, 70.23. If we do hit that, we'll have some time actually until we get there. I don't like chasing things, so a better probability to trade was to be in this from the 71.54-ish level. Again, not liking to go into a trade prior to a major event. If you traded this upper support resistance level at 72.06, shorted it there, you'd be doing much better. So keep that in mind as things do create itself as the market brings out the news. Now, jumping into gold here, we're really flat, okay? Nothing to really write home about. 1280 as the market has taken things higher in the Dow Jones from a low of 21,500-ish level to now trading at 24,500. Gold has retraced about 20 points, okay? Relatively percentage-wise, not that big of a deal, okay? However, you got to look at the percentages, compare them to see what's been stronger. So, I think it's pretty much equated to how the Dow Jones actually rallied vis-a-vis how the gold retraced, and aligning them together as correlating pairs, okay? So with that said, I think we're accounted for at 1280. I think the market is pretty much has digested some of the correctional move that we had back at the end of December. Now looking at oil, we got that retracement and really faltering this $54 a barrel level. Okay, several times we set up this Fibonacci, we spoke about it, and now we're right here at the middle of 52.26. Now we may find ourselves trading, at this level, challenging this area one more time. Okay, but ultimately we're trading between these two levels, $49.70 and $54 a barrel. So keep that in mind as you trade that later today. Now looking at the Dow Jones, and this is really something very important to take note of. Every time it goes down, they bring it up higher. Okay, now we're looking at a 4-hour chart, but let's look at the 30-minute chart. You can see this massive sell-off from yesterday, okay, from 24,664 down to 24,200-ish level over a 400-point move, and then a correctional move once again, okay? So relatively, it doesn't look like it wants to go down. It's looking for some impetus to either take it up higher or take it up lower, but the markets I think are accounted for, meaning to say everything is factored in already. I think there's value where we are trading right now at 24,530-ish level. I don't think that we'll be back into this 26,700-ish level or 27,000 level, but I don't think we may still test the lows of this 22,000 or 23,000 yet. Okay, so as long as we don't break above this 24,900 level, and if the stocks continue to sell off, then we may see a correctional move again on the downside. Now looking at those stocks, Apple, as you can see, sold off from its high of 157, really faltering there, filling in the gap and now taking it lower to $52 per share, now just bouncing at $53. Facebook, same story, hit a snag of 151 and trading to 143. Amazon, also the same story, hitting a snag at 1700 and then trading lower to 1619 and taking that bounce. So you could see that things are trading in tandem with the market. However, if we see the stocks actually getting weaker, faster than the market, then that's an indication that the markets are going to go down. Now, looking at Tesla last time, 289 was our support level. We've breached that. I'd like to see some continuation for this to really be a bona fide sell. And we may get that, okay, because the next real support level is 251. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.